Yes, I couldn't afford food, but now I trade full time. So I just came into trading like 3 years ago, and it was like a booming era of the hustle side. And I used to watch some bunch of business models that I could really work on in order to make some money. I traded some of me like agencies, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, crypto, and then like kind of like every business model that existed at that time. So it's like kind of 2023, and I eventually like looking for something that would suit my lifestyle and that would suit my mentality and my dream goals. So one day I just eventually saw trading and it clicked me off, and my gut says like, yo man, you just jump in this, like we can make it. And after that I just started to learn trading, and it actually takes months, years, time passes, and I was so obsessed in it that there's a book called Trading in the Zone. I just woke up at 2 a.m. and I would listen to a YouTube channel, so it's kind of an audio book. I would take fucking notes of the whole book and I wrote it and I studied because everyone said at time like psychology is important for trading. I did that, and like the years passes, when I was in a high school, I started to trade and like paper trading at that time, and I eventually like switching bunch of strategies and having a like a mid risk management throughout my journey. And like kind of in in my end of the high school, I really started to make like real amount, and I just put my like kind of $100 in my account and I just started to trade. It eventually blew up, and it's usual like when we trade our first time, it eventually gone. So that's fine, and I'm just trying to keep going and pursuing new things, switching strategies like TJOs and many more traders strategies, and didn't stick for a time. And it's eventually like what I've done is kind of, yeah, it's 18 right now. I just started to learn trading when I was 15, and in recent days like 5 months ago I just started to post content, and it's kind of like I couldn't get any results, but at the time I was teaching to some guys that made some money, and I just stored it up in my crypto wallet. And in these 5 months, after I didn't get results from the trading content, I just started to switch models. So it's like SMMA, AI automations, SaaS, drop shipping, growth operator, many other models. I just started to switch, and what I've done is like I realized myself I was stuck in a loop, right? So when I used to enter a business model, I just started to stuck, and I used to be get like some dopamine spikes, and I just started to work, grind as work, and just try to get some results, but I couldn't. I would try for a week and I just quit that, and again I would try for a week, I just quit. In this loop, I just started to switch mini models, like kind of four business models, and they like 2 weeks ago, I just realized I'm just doing something that anyone wouldn't, and I just started to realize myself that I'm just slipping away from my dream goal, as my goal is to live a happy and a peaceful life, and having a financial wall around my surroundings and even around myself, and do what you love and having the freedom to do whatever you want to do at the moment, right? Yeah, after that like I realized I just want to do trading. So whenever I try to switch the model, trading will be an option for me, right? And I wouldn't give up trading whenever I compare trading with another business model. And so like my gut said, and I eventually sat down and I started to cry at a moment, and I realized at the point where I have fucking 3 to 4 years of experience in the trading, but I didn't made a pretty money. So that's fine, but I would know few terms that many of couldn't. And my hard work, and I realized that the 2 a.m. notes and how hard I didn't give up, and how obsessed and how playful at the time in the past when I started to learn trading. So I just remember that, and yeah, my gut says like go with this, you're gonna be in the top. And I just like kind of visualize myself by doing trading. I just visualized and decided that I just want to do trade, right? So after that I realized like, yeah, so that kind of I just started to work on trading and eventually made some money and practicing via paper trading. And I just go to a third type job and made up ending some money, right? I just put it in a funded account. I just passed, and kind of I made my first payout like a couple of months ago, like 2 months ago. And yeah, I will show my one thing. So this is like kind of 2025, and I wrote my goals. So I am a day trader without retaining on a job, and I wrote these fucking goals, and it's full of my trading journal, right? This is full of my trading journal, and I was so obsessed, and I didn't give up on this shit, and just kind of doing good right now, right? So it's basically like there will be hard times in your journey, but you don't want to switch it up and doing some random things that gonna make you feel low. Just do what you love, and hard times will come anyway, right? Just don't give up on your end goal. So my end goal is to live a peaceful life, like spending time with my family and making some good money and do whatever I want to do at the moment. That's what my goal. I think like trading would give full freedom for my goal, and it's eventually like, yeah, that's the one I'm just looking forward. And year after is like I don't want to switch anything. I just want to be a day trader, and I am also a day trader already and making some good money and making some good progress in the trading. So I'm just 18 right now, so I just started to learn at 14. So it's just fucking 4 years right now till now, and it's the 4 years has been passed so quickly that I couldn't even recognize, and time flies. But I just remember what I've done in my past, and it didn't give up. So the struggles that I've been coming up from in these 4 years had made me to realize you've done a great job. Just keep going, right? That's it. Your time will come. Just put the effort and do the work, man.